guys, my name is Elizabeth Polk and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad that you stopped by and I hope that you continue to stick around. But do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It's free and just by you subscribing motivates me to put out more and better content each time. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the importance of knowing when to cut ties with people. We're about to go into a new year and the last thing we need is to be taking baggage from 2020 into 2021, and that includes toxic people. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. Number one, they make you question their loyalty to you. One thing I've learned is that just because someone's in your circle does not mean that they're in your corner. Let me repeat that again. Just because someone's in your circle does not mean that they're in your corner. And you're probably like, well, Liz, what are you talking about? People have their motives for why they're in our lives. And sometimes those motives are intended just to hurt us. If you're like me, you always try to see the good in people and always trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. And nothing is wrong with that. But like I mentioned in my last video, when people show you who they are the first time, you have to believe them. And when you see certain signs, little signs of people when they do things and say things that are out of the ordinary and that doesn't seem like them and they're doing it to you, that's them letting them know how they feel about you. But if you're like me, sometimes I have a habit of overthinking things and sometimes tripping and making a mountain out of a mole. And in the past, when I would see signs of people that I knew I was supposed to cut ties with, of things that they were doing and saying to me, I'd just be like, oh, I'm just tripping. I'm overthinking it. They didn't really mean what they did. They didn't really mean to say what they said. Yes, they did. Those signs, little signs that I was ignoring, continued to grow and build up over time. And in the end, they had to take off that sheep clothing and reveal to me the wolf that they really were. So I'm letting you know now, when you start seeing little signs of people doing things and saying things to you that's not of the ordinary, and it may just seem like it's just happened all of a sudden, that's them showing you who they are. Because one thing about wolves in sheep clothing, that sheep clothing gets hot. And eventually they're gonna have to take it off and reveal to you who they are and how they feel about you. And the one thing I've learned is that the more you continue to ignore things and let people slide, and the longer that you continue to allow people to be in your life and be around you, you allow them to continue to hurt you more and more. So when people show you who they are the first time, believe them. Because when you let people slide, they ice skate. And you just gotta put people in check. And if it ends up where you having to cut ties with them, do so. But when people show you who they are, you gotta act accordingly. Moving on to number two. They only hit you up when it's beneficial to them. Have you ever had that person in your life, whether it was a family member or a friend or someone you were in a relationship with, whoever it may be, you never hear from them until they need something. They need you to take them here or do this for them. They never hit you up just to say, hey, I miss you, or I love you, or I was thinking about you, or I hope that you're doing well, or I hope that we can even link up soon. But it's only when you can benefit them in some way. And when you tell them no, or I can't do this, or I can't do that, they get so upset with you. It's like they turn their back on you. They throw things up in your face like, well, I done this for you, or I did that for you, or you're not really my friend, or you don't love me, or you don't care about me. Or it's like whenever they do hit you up to say, oh, I miss you, or I love you, or I care about you, it's when they either see you looking good or doing good. Like, let's just say, for instance, I don't know, you just bought a new home, or you just bought a new car or something, or you just got into a relationship, and someone that you haven't heard from in months or even years just hit you about the blue. Hey, I see you looking good. I see you doing good. I see you moving up in life. I see you doing everything you said you wanted to do. I'm so proud of you. Maybe we can link up and celebrate or whatever. No. That person is a liar. That person is a manipulator, and they only care about themselves. They do not care about you. They are self-centered, and that type of person will be the type of people that will throw you under the bus and look the other way. Those type of people, when you see those signs, cut ties off of them real quick, because the only thing they're going to do is use you and leave you dry. Number 3, they're a negative influence on you. People that truly love you, people that truly care about you, will never influence you to do anything that you don't want to do, or to do anything that won't benefit you in the long run. Somebody that truly loves you and cares about you will not influence you to steal from someone, to cheat in your relationship, or to lie, or to do anything that's morally wrong. And if you have somebody in your life that is influencing you to do those type of things, that person does not love you. That person does not care about you. Because somebody that does truly love you and care about you, they're going to influence you to stay faithful in your relationship. They're going to influence you to go back to school. They're going to influence you to apply for that job or start that business. Do things that is going to benefit you and make you happy. And one thing I've learned to realize is that it's not only sometimes kids that are influenced by their peers, but you have grown-ups that are influenced by their peers as well. And if you see, in a sense, where your friends or your family members or your significant others influence you to do something bad, you need to cut ties with them. Because sometimes those be the type of people that persuade you to do things that are bad, and in the end, when fingers are pointed at you and you're the one that's in trouble, you're going to be the one that has to take the fall and has to take the consequences. They're going to turn their backs on you and act like they didn't see anything, or they don't know what happened, or they don't know why you did what you did. So remove yourselves from those type of people, and I promise you, when you do, you're going to be so much happier. Life is going to get better for you, and you're going to allow people to come into your life that can truly benefit you and make you happy and actually show you that they love and care about you. They make you question your own worth. Have you ever had someone in your life that talks to you so badly and treats you so badly that you think that you're the problem and something is wrong with you? They make you question your own worth, but they also make you hate yourself. They make you think, what's wrong with me? Why don't they love me? Why don't they care about me? Am I not smart enough? Am I not pretty enough? Am I not talented? Am I not loving? Am I not capable? Those were some of the things, some of the questions that I've asked my own self previously about people that were in my life that I had to cut ties with, because they were making me question my own worth. And in no way am I saying that I'm perfect, because I'm not. I have my flaws, and I have things about me that I'm realizing that I need to change every day, and that I'm making steps every day to change those things. But in the end, I had come to realize is that I'm not a bad person, and I'm not all those things that I was thinking that I wasn't. It was just I had people in my life that didn't love me, they didn't care about me, and they didn't respect me. And sometimes I've learned to realize too is that when people treat you so badly, they talk to you so badly, they do things to you, oftentimes it's a mind thing. They see you as weak, they see you as vulnerable, they see you as gullible. And that's not necessarily to say that's the type of person that you are. But sometimes when people see you as that way, they use that to benefit them in a sense where they think that they can control you and manipulate you. And sometimes when you really love and care about a person, you don't really even see it then until after you finally leave them and you open up your eyes and see, wow, that person was really just using me because they only seen me for what I could do to benefit them. So whenever you have somebody in your life that's making you question who you are and your worth, please, please, please cut ties with them as soon as you can. I'm letting everyone know this, whether you're a man or a woman, gay, straight, Christian, atheist, whoever you are that may be watching this video, you are loved, you are important, you are somebody, you are a king, you are a queen, and never let anybody treat you any less than a person, because that's who you are. You are a person, you are a human being, and you deserve to be treated with respect. And anybody who isn't loving you the way you're supposed to be loved, anybody who's disrespecting you and can't see the wonderful person that you are, doesn't deserve to be in your life. The relationship to you is affecting your mental health. One thing that I've taken more seriously in 2020, that I'm going to be taking more seriously now for the rest of my life, is my mental health. And that includes protecting my peace, my energy, and my sanity. But when your relationship with someone is affecting your mental health to the point where you're depressed, you have anxiety, and you're having suicidal thoughts, then you need to leave. You need to cut ties with them immediately, because nobody deserves to have anybody within their life that's causing them to be sad, to be depressed, to be miserable, to even think that their life isn't good enough to be here, and that their life is worthless, and that they're better off being gone. And if ever somebody tells you that you're better off dead, and that you just need to do the world a favor and take your own life because you don't matter, you're worthless, you're stupid, you're fat, you're ugly, whatever cruel and demeaning thing that they may say to you, I'm here to tell you now that you're not none of those things. Again, like how I previously stated, you are a king, you are a queen, you're a conqueror, you're worthy, your life is worthy. You deserve to be here. I just truly believe that every single person on this planet has a purpose for being here. We're not here by accident or a coincidence. And regardless to whether you believe in God or not, because I do, but if you're watching this and you don't, that's okay. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to pin my beliefs on you. But you have to realize that you have a purpose here. Your purpose is not only just for you to be happy and to live your life to the fullest, but for you also to leave your impact on the world and to make a change. So don't ever let anybody make you feel that way, that you're not important, and that you're not valuable, and that you can't do anything you set your mind to do. I'm telling you now, those are the type of people that see your worth and know that you don't see your worth, and they want you to continue to not see your worth. So what they do, they continue to put you down. They continue to stomp on your confidence and your self-worth and your self-dignity and value and respect. Because they see the wonderful person that you are. They see the great things that you can do in life and see the person that you can become and that you're becoming every day. And they don't want that because they're jealous and they're threatened by you because they don't love themselves, nor do they see their own worth. I'm not saying that it's easy, but when you can and when you do, make sure that you cut those people out of your life to make room so that you can see your self-worth and see the wonderful person that you are. And when you do, you're going to realize that it's going to be one of the greatest decisions that you've ever made. Breaking ties with someone is sometimes never easy to do. I know this from personal experience, especially when it's someone that you truly love, you truly care about, and you have so much history together and you've been knowing them for so long and so many years. Sometimes it's just hard just to give all of that up and just to walk away. But you have to realize that you're not doing this for them. You're doing this for you. You're making a decision and putting yourself first and realizing your self-worth and who you are and what you deserve. And I'm telling you now, self-love is one of the best type of love that anyone can ever have. And even sometimes when we do cut ties with people, that doesn't necessarily mean that we hate them. One thing you should do, you should never hate anybody. So yeah, it doesn't mean that we hate that person. It just means that, again, you're putting yourself first and loving yourself first. So you can cut ties with people, you can love them from a distance, you can wish them well, and even in a sense where you can even help them or they may need you, you can even help that person. You gotta be the bigger person. Continue to love people and treat people with respect, even when they've mistreated you and disrespected you. Because in the end, they're gonna face their karma. They're gonna reap what they have sown. You don't even have to do anything. You just sit back and let God do his thing. Because they're going to see what they lost with you as a family member, as a friend, or a significant other, or whatever type of role that you play within their lives. Sometimes I've learned that the same people that we break our backs for sometimes be the same ones that stab us in ours. Sometimes when you do decide to break ties with someone and leave them, it doesn't happen overnight. Sometimes we see people in relationships and we think, why are they still with that person? Why hasn't she left, or why hasn't he left? Who's to say that they don't want to? Sometimes we judge people and we don't know their life circumstances or their situations. So don't ever judge someone for still being in a relationship with someone that you and them both know that they need to cut ties with. Instead, pray for that person. Instead, encourage them every day to realize their self-worth, to love themselves and realize what they deserve. And one day, they're going to end up leaving. They will. And it's going to be one of the best decisions of their lives. They're going to know this is one of the best decisions they ever made. And they're going to appreciate you for standing by their side, even in the midst of all of that. And then I want to tell you this. Don't ever try to get revenge with that person. No matter how badly they treat you, no matter how badly you may want to get back at them, don't. When you remove yourself from that situation, just let it be. In the end, they're gonna reap what they sow. And in the end, they're gonna realize how they missed out on a dope individual that you were. And that they'll never again get to have you the same way that they did in their lives. And that they'll never receive that same love and care and respect from anyone else that you gave to them. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, do not forget to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you guys are following me on all my social media accounts to keep up with my life off camera. And make sure that you hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to be notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.